Hello and welcome to Game On Reaction and Arsenal 2, Manchester City 2. And first of all, what a great performance by Arsenal defensively. I think, to go down, to a red card at the end of the first half and then d defend for the whole second half, literally, because that goal came after the 97 minute. To defend for the full second half with 10 men and literally Manchester United City, before I say United City, we're running out of ideas what to do is absolutely commendable. I've got to give, kudos to Raya. I think that debate, even though I was one of those, that, was wondering, why are we having Raya when, Ramsdale was doing such an effective job? I have to hold my hand up and say that the performances that he's been putting up in the last couple of games simply short of world class. In fact, I know no one is going to say it, but I think he's the best keeper in the Premier League. I think he is. I think he's the best premier in the Premier League right now. People are going to throw Edison and going to throw Allison and all of that. But right now in the league, he's the best keeper without a shadow of a doubt. And I think if Arsenal win something, I think he will get that recognition. But until Arsenal do, it seems like he's not going to get it. But I think we have to talk about, what's happening, in the football game. And is it time that we start talking about this? Because I think that, it's becoming far too frequent, for us not to be saying what is going on here. What is going on here? And listen, right? Everybody knows what it is. It's the referee. Why the referees are becoming such a big star in football is beyond me. I am absolutely furious right now because of what I just saw Michael Oliver do. This is the same Michael Oliver that did not give a penalty to Liverpool last season, right? It was clear penalty, didn't give it to them. There's the same Michael Oliver that gave a dodgy penalty, to Manchester United. I've not even seen that kind of penalty given again, right? You go watch it again, right? I'm not even sure what happened. I think it was a collision between a conduit and someone. It was just ridiculous, right? And I don't like Manchester United, but he gave a penalty to Man City, which changed the game. And then the same Michael Oliver that didn't give a red card to Kovacic in the Arsenal game, right? When he should have had a red card, but they're so quick to flash out yellow cards to Arsenal. And now everybody's going to tell me, it's in the law, right? And there are a lot of people that say that it's in the law, you shouldn't kick the ball away, it's in the law. But if it's a law, then it needs to be applied consistently because in this same game, Bernardo Silva was moving the ball away from the free kick. Isn't that delaying a restart? Isn't that delaying a restart? Doku kicked the ball away. Declan Rice, who should know how that feels, right? Pointing to the referee and saying he kicked the ball away. The referee says, no, 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 it's passing it to an Arsenal player, right? That could have been the same argument that Brighton could have used, right? Oh, the referee could have said, oh, he's still passing it to a player there. Listen, I think we need to start to talk about it because I know that the media is not going to do that, but I think it's up to us fans to start talking about what's really going on. Are these referees plainly incompetent or is there something going on here, right? And I know it's the English Premier League and everybody, just wants to protect the game. And of course, I want to protect the game. It's a game that we love. But honestly, when you keep seeing things like this, it makes you start to wonder what is going on. Let me know what you think because I think it's absolutely outrageous. Arsenal just absolutely got robbed. Absolutely got robbed, right? Listen, Man City's goal was legitimate. They scored the goal, right? But you could argue, right? Should that game still be playing after the 97 minute, right? Okay, now you say Arsenal, wasting time and putting cramps and all of that. But there is no team in the league, including Man City, that don't do that. The game started with Rodri rolling on the floor like as if he was shot. That's how the game started. to even set the tone. And now they get beaten at their own game. Everyone is putting their hands up, and talking about Arsenal delaying tactics and all of that. I don't want to hear any of it. Don't want to hear any of it because I think that, this game has been overshadowed. What should have been a great, beautiful game has been overshadowed by refereeing decision. Man City going one goal up. Arsenal scoring the equalizer and going one goal up, right? Doing what they always do, which right now I think they are the best in the league when it comes to corner kicks. Corner kicks are almost like penalties for Arsenal, right? It's not like as if they're gonna score or whatever. It's like you almost have this air of inevitability that they're gonna score. It reminds me of Rory Delap on Stoke, because you used to know that when he did that long throwing, that was almost as good as a corner kick because he used to put it right in the center in the penalty box, and it was bedlam. It was everyone going crazy. You just didn't know what to do. And hey, I know we've suffered a few goals, from a Rory Delap throwing. In fact, people used to, kick it out for a corner than to go into a throwing so that Roy Delap does not launch the ball in. Listen, a game of football that would have been the best thing that would have seen this weekend ruined by Michael Oliver. And that's just what it is, ruined by Michael Oliver. How important that point is for City and the 2 points for Arsenal, we'll never know. It's still early in the season, five games in. But Arsenal have to be incredibly proud. And, it's very difficult not to keep thinking that the referees are out for you. But they've got to just, put this one behind them. They almost won. I feel confident, Arsenal at the Emirates will do the business. As long as the referee does not conspire to send another Arsenal player off. I would not be surprised if more and more Arsenal players get sent off, between now and the end of the season. I think that the referees, in a bid to stick for each other, keep doubling down on mistakes upon mistakes upon mistakes. But let me know, am I just a fan who's just ranting, or is there something really wrong with the referees? Put a like and subscribe, to the channel. Thank you all for always watching, and I'll see you at the next one.